Hello everybody and welcome back to RimWorld Raider Empire. So in the last episode, oh boy, we did our first attack on a town. That's the word I'm looking for. We did our first attack on a town since we increased the difficulty, and oh boy, did it ever increase the difficulty. We ended up fighting against a lot of people that had a lot of explosive guns and stuff that are just not fun. We ended up losing one of our mercenaries, but you know, it's the cost of doing business, so it's kind of a whatever. But it does mean that we need to fix our loadout a little bit better to deal with these towns. And I'm glad we never ended up going for the combined assault city. Probably would have went poorly because they're going to have the better weapons as well. So if we want to do more, we got to get a new technique, a new strategy. We do have the ability to drop in a mortar and Antigrain Warheads. So that's something that we can do in the future. We'll maybe try that out today. But our best bet is probably to load everyone up with a bunch of snipers. That way we can outrange our opponents a little bit better. So we need to get our hands on the snipers. We do have a container here that's going to be filled with snipers, but they're not moving them because of the way that these containers work. They're a little bit funky in that regard. So we'll give them some time. We'll see what happens if this gets some more. If not, either way, we do need to buy more because we don't have anywhere near enough. But yeah, it's going to be a bit of a problem. I also, last episode, lost one of our skips here. And that's because in the town that we attacked, I left with our 2 ships and just kind of left that one there. And since the map despawns, it's gone. So we're building a new one. It's just kind of a pain in the ass. I didn't even think about it until after we got back. But it happens, it happens. So the plan for today, I don't actually have one, because the plan for today's recording session was to destroy a handful of bases and stuff around. We do have a prison camp that we could do, which isn't horrible. A defender power armor helmet's an adequate reward, and that should be reasonably okay to do. We do also have a trade up here for plasteel in exchange for 4 resurrector mech serums. We do have 10 of them already, but you know, more is always more good. So I'm not sure exactly how we go about doing this, but I think I know. Well, doing it with ships anyway. How much did you need? You want 540. So if we grab, and we might end up losing one. I don't think so. We grab Nexus. We grab 540 plasteel. There it is. So we'll grab 540. And that should be good. We'll load that up. And then we should be able to drop onto the tile and then deliver and then head home. I think that's how that works. I guess we'll see. Obviously, I've never done any of these with a ship before. With a caravan, you just take the caravan there and it's done. But we'll see. We'll see. Oh, I was also requested a while back to test these laser turrets since we never did test them after we built them. So, can I shoot a tree? Yes, I can. Oh, I could shoot the ground. Even better. Okay. So, it shoots. Its range isn't anything too special. It maybe lights things on fire? Okay, well, nothing too impressive. I didn't expect much from it, honestly. It's a turret that's shooting at a tree. You can't really check damage that way. Are you going to be a problem? Or are you going to forget who you're going after? Combat supplier, we don't need that. We need the orbital factory is where our weapons are going to come from. We'll keep an eye out for that. Bear, are you going to be a problem? Wherever you were hunting, probably one of these two, based on you changing your direction there. It shouldn't be a problem. Because even if it does manage to get to somebody, well, yeah, now we can just use our turrets here. Oh, that's a little laggy. Can you guys fuck up that bear before it causes a problem? Thanks. Good. Okay. This ship can also get moved, so we'll reinstall that just out of the way. We don't have to do anything over here, I don't think. We've got... Oh, yeah, we can... get more of these floors done now that we can see. So we know we got floor up here, which is also on a road, so we're gonna have to fix the road over here as well. Then we'll tidy up that. We can tidy up that. Tidy up this mess. We got some concrete. Obviously, we're not getting shit all from this. It's just for the sake of cleaning the map up. We'll fix up these roads. That road's kind of weird. It goes all the way down to the edge of the map. I don't think I've ever seen one follow the edge like that. I've seen some that follow the edge a little bit, but never at the map tile. So that should be good. There was a big chunk right up here. Okay, so you guys will continue just bringing all that shit in. We have a livestock wrangler. We don't need that. We don't need the predator. Are we missing ships? No, we got 3 here. It just felt like we should have more here, but apparently not. So Mirage, are you... No, sorry, Nexus, are you good? You're done. Perfect. So, if we launch this to here, and we visit, that should leave us on their map tile, but not in their city. Bandits are spreading, that's not a problem. Keep an eye on where. Okay, that's just another one for you. That's fine. Although these will turn into bases eventually, so it'd be better to deal with them now at 19 rather than at 35. Trade, so there's just some more cash. Okay, so then you're here. Am I fucking stupid? That's the one I wanted to go to. That's fine. Because we can launch and visit that. It's a good thing we could do that. Okay, there we go. So fulfilled trade offer. So offer plasteel for 4 resurrector mechs. Yes. So then we should have those. Yes. And then we're good to go. So we could do trade like this too. I'm actually curious. For one, since we're here already, how much money do you have? 9,000. We do get more money from trading directly. I haven't bothered with it because I didn't want to like run a caravan out to a town that has like 3,000 silver and sell a couple items and then go to the next one. But if we can sell thousands of silver, like that had 10,000, that's not bad. We can't trade with cities. Okay. Maybe it's... That could be because we're not allowed to go in there. Is there a... You're a friendly city. You are now anyways. So come visit them and see if we can trade with that. Because, yeah, we've already been here. We can't go in for another day, so that could be interrupting the ability to trade as well. Or maybe cities just can't trade. It might just be bases. Yeah, no, we can't trade. Although, to be fair, if we go into the city, as long as they're friendly, they do have traders walking around, so we could do that. But that would be a whole different nightmare. Because then you'd have people walking around with loot on them, trying to trade, and it'd be a nightmare. Then you gotta put it into a stockpile. Oh yeah, fuck that. Either way, let's get you back. Because that worked out pretty well. And we can, even those towns, they had 10,000 each. That's not bad. Considering a lot of our sales end up being like 8 to 20,000. Although I still doubt it's worth the effort to load up ships and bring them around and try to sell off stuff versus just letting the game auto do it. Either way, we don't need that. We don't need that. What else do we need to do? What's on our to-do list? So do we want to try to get an Antigrain warhead on one of these? So I think that's our best next option. The best obvious overall option is to have the Antigrain warheads and our snipers ready. That way, if the warhead can't get off in time or we miss or whatever, then, you know, that gives us our weapons still. But it's worth a shot, I guess. So what we're going to need is you do have Antigrain warheads here. Okay, so let's uninstall this one. We'll take it with us. Do we want to take 2 just in case one misses? Is a good question. And will this be primed? It should be primed once we put it back down. It should still be. We'll see. We'll take 1. We can leave if we have to, because the city doesn't despawn unless you defeat it. So if we want to take a shot, see how it goes, and then leave, we could do that. And that's getting done. Good. So then once that's... Of course, you wouldn't do it. Someone else is going to have to do it. But once you get that, we'll load that up with... We don't need another warhead, honestly. But it'd probably be a good idea if we took an extra one just in case. And if we don't use it, then we leave it there. Then it's not a big deal. Although, what I could do... There's no one walking around right now. Hey, you. Can you, pick up a Antigrain warhead. And then I'll get you to haul that too. Now the question is too, do we want to just send one person or do we want to send a whole bunch? I think just one person should be fine. So haul that. So that's Rudy we're using. So we'll send Rudy in. Okay. And we'll send you in with a pod, assuming that we can. So that was Rudy right there. Are you a doctor? No. Yes, you're one of our doctors. You're probably not the best person for this. Stand right there. We'll drop that Antigrain warhead and give it to one of our shooters. Hey, you. How you look? Perfect. Pick up. Okay, and then you're ready to go. So you're Fridholm. Oh boy, what a name. Fridholm. So can you jump into that? And we can take our mortar with us. And we have the Antigrain warhead on us, so we shouldn't need anything more. Then you'll grab that mortar. Drop it in here, then get in. And we'll drop that off. Get that built. We'll do this one. And obviously we still need a full load of ship for the cleanup and stuff. So we're going to want to attack, drop in at edge. Now hopefully we get a proper edge and not something kind of open. But I guess we'll see. And by open I mean like close to them open. Because obviously they have snipers that are going to have like a 50 range on us. So it'd suck if they have that line of sight. It'd suck even more if they managed to snipe our mortar and blow it up with right beside us. I guess that's not really a possibility. That mortar should be in our inventory still. So, that's not bad. Got distance. There's lots of them outside. Now we just gotta hope that they don't attack immediately. Which they might as soon as that mortar hits the ground. No doomsdays, but there is a triple. This isn't too bad overall. This one's a lot more manageable than the last one, because we got 2 of these cannons and a triple. But there's none of the explosive LMGs, nothing like the nightmare that we did last time. We're still going to warhead them, because that's the whole point of this, to see how worth it is. And they're attacking immediately. Okay, so that's kind of what I was worried about. So we need this mortar installed right here. Fucking stupid. I always do that. I always put it down on a tree. Okay, and then man that. So that does have its warhead. So we can still get this shot off on them on their way. Now the problem is, they're going to go this way towards the mountain. So we got to wait for them to pass the mountain. And they're going to be coming as a split group. So do we want to try to drop one right in on them right now before they all leave? Get like here. We do have another one. We won't have time to prime it. What we could do, though, is... Here, let's go for right here. Oh, it's a turret there. Let's go for right beside that turret. But what we could do is launch our ship somewhere a little bit further away on the map. Okay, so that's going. And then you're done. So what we'll do... It's going to be a little weird. We're going to drop that. We're going to man that. That way we prime it up again. And we'll start priming it. And then we can pick it up and go somewhere like over here if we have to. And finish priming it. Yeah, because that didn't do anywhere near. It hardly killed anyone. They got armor like we do now. Oh, we got the triple down. So that's one of the... Did by any chance we kill the other threat? Oh, you do have one of these. You were inside though. And you're all the way down there with that. Okay, so in this case, you have 25 seconds left. We have to pick this up. But we have a few seconds until you really come into range. I just don't want to lose this pod. It doesn't have much health. And it's time to go. Okay, so that gives us 19 seconds. So what we need is to uninstall that, which is a nice quick job. I don't want to uninstall that, sorry. Load this. Person. Pick it up. Much easier that way. Person. Yeah, go in. Okay, and we'll launch that. Now, is this going to be a problem? We'll see. Should I save it before I do this, just in case? I should save it. Because what I'm worried about happening here is we're going to be off the map tile for a split second, I think. So this could cause us a problem. So we'll bring you way up here. Are we going to get the map tile? Oh, you guys all go back too. Yeah, shit. Okay. So that technically kicks us out. So what we need to do in that case... Well, I gotta reload, so that way we're in there, but we gotta have someone on the map tile not in a ship at all times. Okay, so I'll be back. Okay, so we're back, and the situation that we're in is we either gotta leave this map tile right now, or we gotta somehow get someone here and get this moved before these guys come and destroy this. So... how do you go about that? And another warhead, I don't think is going to make a difference. Just because of the spread that we got. This might be worth just sending a group in with a ship. Because they are pretty spread out. We can kill them very quickly. The problem is trying to get a ship worth of people there. Because right now, you guys are all the way up there. So you got to run across the map. Who knows where all of you guys are? Well, I know where they are, just how long is it going to take to get there? Because we can't afford to lose this ship. Maybe we just leave and come back at a later date? But we did try the warhead thing, and that's not ideal. Not in this exact circumstance. If we got a little luckier, then it would have been fine, but that was not good. So let's maybe just leave. We'll come back to this at a later date. Much as it sucks. Which is kind of a waste for the whole reload thing that I did. Although that is technically against the rule. But I knew that there might be a little bug that might happen with the ship going in and out like that. So that's why I did it the way I did. But either way, so that's not a great option. Not on its own anyways. So we still need those snipers. The mortar, for now, we'll just leave in our inventory. Although, actually, we should install it and get it primed and ready to go properly. So, yeah, I guess we need those snipers. Even that, with the group of people there, that would have been fine. You guys can hold all this. Okay, so that's fine. At least now we know. So, what just shot and why? They shot something. Overdose? Why are you overdosing? You're not allowed to be taken to drugs. It's because you're a chemical fascination. We don't have control over that. So, Bryce, I guess you're on drugs. It's fine. And then that and that we don't need. We don't need a textiles trader. You guys are idle. Colonist needs treatment shield. That's probably because the flu. That should be dealt with. Here, go do that. You're throwing horseshoes past a TV. Doesn't seem like a smart idea. But yeah, you should be more than fine. Okay. So, oh, I just noticed. We got some ugly... Oh, we got some uglies under these doors. Oh, I was going to say, why is that door held open? But it wasn't. It was just someone came in, and it's an auto door, so it took a sec for it to close. So then you can get fixed, you can get fixed. The rest of that should be good. Okay. And our charge is a little lower than I'd like it to be. Why would we have a low charge when we haven't fought anything here for a while, I don't think. Either way, we could use a bit more battery power here. Just so our excess is a little bit more. We can't do anything about that just right now, but, you know, eventually we have to keep that in mind. And then you guys are just finishing up all this. So, Hiram, you're wearing ugly-ass yellow. And shock trooper armor, which is honestly a good option. Because you're melee anyway. Look at that fucking shield on that thing. 280. It's too bad you can't shoot out of it. So, we are going to want you to do this. What I'm going to do is get you to drop that. And then stop. We're going to drop it. Oh, you're not carrying it. And we're going to want nice white. And we're going to paint it white. And we're going to get Hiram to paint that. So you could then wear it. And we have to do the same with the helmet, which is a pain in the ass. So you could then take that. And now that's a defender helmet. I don't know if we have any shock trooper helmets. We have a samurai. That's adequate. There's shock trooper there. So what we'll do then is get you to come take a shock trooper, because you may as well have a full set, and then we'll see what this set actually does. I do know that it's a melee set, but I don't know what its other bonuses are, especially the helmet. So you'll throw that on. So then we're looking at... so the shock trooper helmet gives us a bit more movement speed and less mental break threshold. And the body gives us ridiculous armor at 130%, plus a melee damage multiplier, a melee cooldown, and a pain shock threshold. Plus, obviously, 280% shield. Now, that's a slow recharge, but it's a good base amount. So cool. We can also get a painting done for shit in here. And in here. We may as well try for in here. If they painted, they painted. If not, then at least we tried. And then other people are putting on some other armor. They shouldn't be, but it's not a big deal. As long as it's not bright colored ones. The grays and the blacks and the whites are fine. Either way, okay, so what can we do? We do still have, obviously, other world stuff we can do. So we could come check out the prison camp. Now, I have been saying that we could come and do this for a while, but now we really could come and do it because we got nothing else to do. So maybe we send that group out. Now, that's probably going to have stronger enemies. I don't know if they're going to scale the same way that towns did, but I should expect stronger weapons. So do we want to just drop in on the center? We have done this before, and they're usually in the center. Or we could do an edge drop in. See, it really comes down to the weapon situation. Let's go ahead and do a edge drop in first. So we're going to need one of these, so I can come down into that. And then we'll grab, once that's here, I guess we could load this one up too. So that's going to be everyone, except for a group of, we'll send 4 since we know we can reliably send 4. Lumi's also carrying a ton of weight. A few of you are. Lumi, what are you carrying? A bed. Well, that would do it. I'm not going to tell you not to, but yeah, 50 kilogram bed would give you all that extra weight. Oh, and did that not launch? There it is. There it is. Okay, and then you need to be launched with everyone else. Okay, so then you guys should get in there, no problem. Oh boy, hopefully this is a little bit more reasonable than the last one. I feel like the game, I feel like we're actually having a hard time with stuff. So we're going to be coming down to this, drop in at edge, and all we're doing here is a rescue. And by rescue, I mean kill everyone that's not them and let them walk away. That's the only thing we need. And please be reasonable. That's not bad. They're, wearing blue. Oh, this is tribal. Well, fuck me. That ship's gone here. Oh, yeah, it's already landed. I'm stupid. I was looking for where it was, but yeah. So we could just land that right here, no problem. Tribal makes this a whole laughingstock situation. Oh, but yet they have mortars. High explosive. It's a non-issue. And weapon-wise... Oh, shit! Okay, they're not tribal. The prisoners are tribal. The prisoners are tribal, not the people. They have good guns. Oh, shit. Okay. So... What's the threats? That's the threat right there, and there's 3 of them. Those are the explodey guns. And there is a grenade back there. That's a little bit less of a concern. So, what do we do about these? There is one right in there. So, basically, I think we should be okay with just overwhelming firepower, honestly. You guys can attack One threat's there. There's a triple? What the fuck? Didn't see that. Okay, so we got the triple and 3 of these. You have 1 right there, so that's our target as soon as we spawn. Keep an eye out on our threats. Can you kill that? What are you? You're fine. Okay. And then there's 1 right there as well. And they are going to go take drugs. Okay, now where's that triple? Right there. Now they can't see us, so I don't have that much of a problem yet. Grenades are coming in. Oh, you're right there, and you're getting a shot off. So what we're going to do is grab you guys to come up this way. We're going to do a run around on that. We're going to get you guys to come down with this group. You guys can back off a little bit so that melee guy doesn't get us. We have grenades right there, which are getting killed, and we should be outside of that range. What's that? Oh. Okay, it didn't get destroyed. Because I don't know yet if we want to maybe use these. So having a handful stocked up would be nice. So then you're there. So then what we'll do is run around this way. We should be able to pick you off very easily. Now, where's that triple? Right there still. So it's going to be coming around. Can you guys up here shoot at that guy? I'm not worried about that turret. And then that triple's coming around here. So can you guys are trying to deal with that. Not effectively. There is a big guy. Let's go ahead and get you shot. If possible, you guys try to get that shot too. And that triple has line of sight. Can you guys go for that? Okay, and they're leaving. And that one's dead. That one's dead. So the only threat is a triple, which is dead. Okay, so we're good. So you guys can search and destroy. You guys can search and destroy. We can say all turrets are going to automatically get destroyed. That shouldn't be an issue. We can do an allow all. The turrets, we can't do anything about that. So that search and destroy is... Apparently there's... Oh, they're going for the turrets now. Okay, that's fine. Please don't walk right up to the exploding turret. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so you're all free. You're all free. Go do what you need to do. We're going to want to get a stockpile set up. Yeah, that didn't turn out too bad. But we do know that they have better weapons too, so that's going to be a pain. That was supposed to be a stockpile. My bad. So we got an allow all. We can grab you, come check this out, and then come check this out. We're going to want to get that deconstructed. We can get all this deconstructed, because more steel is still more good. There's no reason not to take it if it's going to be easy. So then you're not free to go. We still got some more to do. Check this real quick. Batteries. Oh, there we go. That's a fairly quick and easy cleanup for the most part. Everything's been deconstructed. There's not much around. We have a poison ship. I was asked if at this base here, we had a poison ship up in here. I was asked if I could keep it as a pet because it doesn't actually do any harm at that base. And we have one right here too. Technically, yes, we could keep it around and it's never a problem because it doesn't cause a mood problem and we aren't growing crops here. The issue that it does cause, it makes the map look ugly. So if it wasn't for the big brown shit stain that it leaves, I would just leave it around, but it's kind of terrible to look at. This might be an issue though. We definitely will wait till people are back, but we'll see. That should be fine, but you never know. And then you guys are idling around, so that should be everything done. We'll just do a quick, yeah, all the people are stripped. Everything should be hauled. Shouldn't be anything else for you guys to do. That's good. So we'll load up, and if we want to load up all the clothing, we could do this and send this back to the other base. It's only 1,500 steel here, which I guess makes sense. I just felt like we should be getting more. That's a kind of a pitiful amount. Look at the weapons, though. A lot of good stuff. We have 3 excellent charged miniguns. I think the last one we got 2. So we're at like 5. We should probably test at least a raid. See, those weapons with the explosive and stuff, those are good for when we hit a point where we don't really care for wealth and we're just out murdering. That's what those are for. Which really, we could just raid cities for loot and take all the small bases and just have them as murder places. So then that's good. So we'll load that up, and then the ship is going to be just steel and the people. And it's a little bit far of a trip, but there's enough of them where it shouldn't be that big of an issue. And we have a scrap trader, which will probably auto do. If it's here, I'd like to do it myself because we probably have some extras. No, it's not here. Okay, so that's fine. We have nothing that we got to worry about here. Did we get more snipers moved? Yes. Only one mechanoid sniper rifle. We also do have more Doomsdays and Triples than this. It's just a weight issue that we have, which was pointed out that another assassination quest is pointed out that if I want to have all our Doomsdays and stuff stored in one spot, I'm going to need like 5 of these. I'm not so worried about having them all in one spot. What I want is for it to be, when we want one, we know exactly where to go. So this is enough where, you know, we shouldn't ever need this many at one time. But if we do, then I guess we could go and look for the other ones. But there's enough here where we can just grab them and go. So we have an assassination. That would give us a vanometric power cell. That's not bad. And a pain stopper, which I don't care that much for. And that's an assassination on the Blue Moon Corporation again. So we'll hold off. We're not really in a rush for that, but we'll take a look. Because you know, why not? There's no reason not to. And it's better than the other options we have right now, which is getting our ass kicked by people with good guns or getting our ass kicked by people with better guns. Those simple meals we're going to ignore. So that can get launched. That's going to come up to this base. Just drop in there. And then this ship, we're going to load with everybody else. Well, I guess everybody, not everyone else, because we didn't send anyone on that first one. And we'll grab the steel, we'll grab the heart, and that should be good. You guys can do that and get out of here. Mostly it's just that steel. So we don't need that, we don't need that. Mirage isn't going to automatically do this trade. So let's see what we have here that can purge. I just noticed the time too. We are well above time. Well, not well, we're at time, but... so not really... No, that's fine. That makes sense too, because everything gets shipped back to this base. Also, I don't know why that would... Oh, that would have been... Hiram when he had his helmet on. That's good. And then you guys are all in here. Psychic emitter. Okay, so we got to go do that next episode. Not much choice in that, because that's going to cause achy ovaries, possibly. I don't know which achy it is. What are we achy on? It is achy ovaries. So, that's a nice and easy one, luckily. So the next episode, we'll come do that. We'll get you guys out of here first. So we'll go do that, and then there's not really much else that we can do. I expect these outposts to also have good weapons, but there is only 14 people, so we could come and purge this. And then just keep our eyes open for orbital factory, the word I'm looking for. That way we could buy up a ton of snipers. And then after pay period, because no point doing it now, but after pay period, maybe we'll pick up some more mercenaries, replace a few that we lost, and just have a bigger workforce. When we have those snipers, that would be huge. We could put like 20 sniper shots down range at anyone 20 tiles before they even know that we exist. That would be ideal. But we'll see how that pans out. But yeah, we definitely need a better situation. So 2 anti-grain warheads would probably work fine for attacking these towns. Obviously the one was alright, but if we had another one, that would have probably been fine. But again, we'll see. We'll try those snipers, see how that works out. It'd be nice not having to worry about, you know, bringing anything other than people. Which is why I don't fuck around with bringing beds. And I set everyone up to carry meds, so I don't have to do that. And we're never anywhere long enough for food to be an issue. Either way, that's going to be it for today. So, yeah, next episode we'll go get that emitter out of the way. That's the big one. But that's going to be it. So thank you, everybody, for watching. And I hope you all have a great day. See ya.